Okay, guys. So first of all, give it a new project name. So that will be GPT. We want to uncheck these boxes. So we have just Android and iOS. Sorry, guys. Finish for everything to get up and then running. Then we move from there. Good. All right. By default, we will get all these options to make it much more easier for us to run our application. So get back to widgets. Let's turn on our monitor. Okay. All right. Good. Let's flute it. Bring it all the way to the side. All the way to the side. Stretch it a bit here. Yes, guys. So by default, they will give us an application to run, but we're not going to run this application. We're going to have our own style. But before I do, let me delete this one and then come inside this and create my directories. First directory I'll create is a screen. That's for the login screen. Login screen. Import material. So it will be a stateless widgets. Login screen. Then we come to the next one, which is going to be the register screen. So register screen. Let's import material. That's a stateless widget. So let's register screen. Then finally, we'll have the main screen that's the main screen. That's where the conversations will be. Main screen. So that's import material. So we get stateless widget and the main chat screen. Okay. So I'm using main Flutter main chat screen. Yeah. Yeah, guys. So we'll have our own themes. You see, it goes from on the web application. It goes from dark to light. So you can change them. So let's have something of that sort. Let's have our own kind of like my theme. Yeah, where my theme will import material. We'll have a class named my theme. To have a static final light theme. Will come from the theme data. Yeah. So we'll have a color schema. The color schema is for the text. Color schema dot light. Let's add the const to it and then let's close this one. I'll copy the same thing, but this time dark theme. Let me give this one dark. And then for the dark side, we want to have we don't want the color to be black, but we want to have that GTP color. So let's have a constant where we'll save all our constant variables. So inside the constants, we'll first of all start with the colors. Let's import material. So const, we'll start with a key. A key means const, like inside this code, they've identified or they've given the key to a constant variable. So anything k inside anything k inside Flutter is a constant. So we would also want to copy that style. I always copy that style with my work. So we'll give the primary color black, color no color dash 0ff. The 0xff is coming from is required by Flutter for you to get a hexa number. Before you add a hexa code number, you have to add this line for it to be able to detect. It's like it's representing the hash, like when it's in a web based. Yeah. Filter. Then we have another const k light primary black. It'll also be color xff 2a 2b 32. Close it off. Then we'll have another const of k light primary black 2. Okay. Wow. The variables are somehow, but we're working on them bit by bit, like having this kind of good variable naming convention so that it becomes easier. It's 34 35 34 35 41. Yeah, and then finally const k secondary color green. So that's another cool ff 32 AE 90. Thank you. And we're done. So inside my themes, we'll have a scaffold background of the primary. You see when you enter the key, a lot of variables are in. So primary color black 2. So we use for the work. So we come here right here, delete all of this. Come here, delete this guy. We'll start with the login screen. We'll start with the login screen first. Delete this, guys. So the theme will have my theme dot light, and then the dark will have my theme dot dark. And then by default, this is what it should come. So by default, the system mode, the theme mode should come from the system. Like right now, it should come from the system mode dot system. So it means if the mobile phone is in a dark mode, it will appear in the mode will be in the dark. The themes will be in dark. But if it appears in a light mode, the theme will be in dark. So we'll name it Chat GPT. Good. So we can run this and then see what we have. No. Have we added our images? We've not added our images. Let's add the images directory. So images. And I have images here already. I have images here. I want to add. So that is 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we added them already, and then finally the logo. I want to do the logo, only logo, not OpenAI logo, just logo. Good. So we have this. We immediately move down to pop spec, and then images. So we'll be able to have all of them. So immediately we can run pop get. Pop get is going to run everything. And I'm using the latest Flutter. That's why you see this. That I'm using the latest Flutter version. So we can go straight back to main and get dependencies. After that, ignore. Then we run Flutter from here. we run application to see what we've done so far. All right. All right. So I'm sure it has completely run everything. Yeah. Good. So this is what I'm getting because of the placeholder inside the login. Because of the placeholder inside the login. So first of all, we want to build a login screen. In the login screen, we'll have a scaffold with a body. The body will be a custom scroll view. Custom scroll view has sliver property. The sliver property takes a lot of children, so would only take the sliver fail remaining. Fail remaining takes to the child, which child will give it a column, have children. The column has children, like lots of children. Instead of a child, it has lots of children. Let's close this guy here, so we have enough of the screen. So from here, we can put a comma here so we can get the formats better. It can format the code for us and then make it easy, a bit readable for us. So we put a comment here. I like commenting this way. Let me know which one is the good idea, because I'm not saying I'm the best, but let me know that which is far better in commenting in Flutter. So I do this image. I do it like this. Then what I do is, well, first of all, what we'll do is we'll come with. Wait, I have them here. Let me bring them here a bit. So I took a screenshot. On the web. Then so this is what we are building. So first of all, we have an image. Then we have the create your account, and there are fields. So that's what we're going to do right now. So that's image icon. Image icon accepts image. Accepts image will accept images from logo.png, which is coming from this guy right here. So let's hit save and then see the results. So Control S, save it. Then yeah, guys, you can see there's a logo there, but it's showing all the way at the top. We'll fix it in no time. Let's scale it to a size of 40 and see if it will be okay. Yeah, and then there's a size of 40. You can see it over there. We would touch it in no time. So from there, the next thing we will do is come up with a text which is saying welcome. So a text saying, well, this is the login screen. So this is the login screen, remember guys. So save it. So see, yes, you can see a welcome there. Let's style it right here. So we'll give it style, text, style of font size. Font size will be about 25. Font weight will be font weight dot bold. and then save it, and then blank here. You can see it right there. We're going to have this size box height. We're going to give it 30. And I kind of like come up with this because this is always constant. I always do them like this. So come here, constant k sized box height 30, and then we do it like this. So there's 30. There might be, I copy them 3 times. There might be 20. There might be 20. There might be 15. I might have 15. I might have 10. So I change them here. 10, 15, and then 20. So when I'm working, it becomes much more easier for me to work. So just have the k sized height 30. Put a comma there, and it still works for me. It still works, yeah. So fast forward, we also have to like put this in a constant. It's constant. So put it here. Come all the way here. Yeah, so it will be constant. Okay, I'm not quite good at naming variables. Bit by bit, we'll get there. So I'll name it login register. I'll just give it text style 25. Yeah, text style 25. The reason I'm giving the 25 is because of the font size. Because of the font size, that's why I'm giving it 25. So I'll copy this guy, bring it all the way here, close this guy for now, and then paste it here. And then we're good to go. We save, we still get the same thing. We don't get any error from there. From there, what we're going to do is come up with another k size 30 again, and then have another comment where we'll have the email address text field. So the email address text field, what we'll do is let me just put this guys here so it becomes a bit organized. So this is close to this, this is so close to this. So with the email with the text field, what we're going to do is we want to have a text field which is going to be text. Like Flutter comes with this by default text field. So immediately we save, we'll see something. Bang, and then we can immediately start typing. You can see it's right here. So straightforward. Let's put a comma here, and then inside of it we have decoration. Let's decorate it. So input decoration, have enabled border. First of all, enabled border will be border, sorry, outline border. Outline border of border side. It's going to be border side. Color, we'll give it colors dot gray shade 500. Save it, and let's see the outcome. Okay, there's no change at the moment. Then we'll give it a focus border. Focus border will be outline border, border side of color. Okay, secondary. Good. Let's give it this color. Maybe let's save it and then see the outcome. Good. And then you can see because it's focused, that's why. So let's add this widget. You see when we click outside the box, it's not deactivating the text field. It's still making it focused. So what we're going to do, we can wrap this thing inside the gesture detector. And inside the gesture detector, we're going to have an on tab. On tab will have a focus scope of context on focus. Yeah, so on focus, maybe we save it, it's going to go away. Yeah, and then we can see that there's a border around it. So immediately we click, it comes. Immediately we click outside, it goes away. So what we're going to have next, it will be our label text. Label text will be email address. Let's save it. Then it's here. Immediately we click, it goes all the way there. And then we click outside, it comes back. Let's style the label text style. So we'll have a text style of color. Okay, secondary. Okay, secondary. Good. Let's give this guy a style. That'll be text style. Font size is going to be 8. Yeah. So another thing I've come to learn is that the font sizes, if you run the application on a real device, the font sizes appears to be very, very big. But if you reduce them like this, it becomes very, very small. You see over here, it's small, so you can't see them well. But when you run them on the actual mobile phone, it's quite very okay, very, very okay. I'll work on another video whereby I'll go to explain these things into details. So yeah, so that's we've built this login. So let's refactor this because we're going to make this guy reusable. So let's refactor it. Come all the way here, refactor, extract widget. So we're going to do it text field budget. So we'll be able to use it anywhere we want. So we'll come all the way here. We'll name it. We'll have a text field widget. So import material. Okay, copy this whole thing. Copy this thing. Paste it here. And all you have to do is just import this, guys. And good to go. Now because we're going to refactor it, we need a final. That will be string for label text will be label text will be for this guy. Label text will be for here. Let's make this guy variable. Because this guy will be using this guy most at our mostly, which you can just have it const k text star 8. So text star font size 8. Yeah. Copy this, move it all the way here. Let's have the 8 done. Yeah. And then good, we are good to go. Let's just put a const here. Sometimes I don't pay attention to the const, sometimes I pay attention to the const. So we'll have, by default, we'll have what is required in there, which is the the label. The label. We'll come back to fixing the what is required here. Okay, import it first of all, and then add the required label. So which is going to be email address. Save it, and we don't get any error or any mistake. Then we come to the next side, which is going to be of password. We'll come back to fix all of this, guy, if this video is able to get to a 1k like this. I'll try my best to integrate the back end of this application. So this is the email field, this is the password field. It's going to be a password field. When I click on save, you can see it has appeared twice. So I'll have I want to give a space where I have a k of 20. If I save, I get a very good design. And then also you can see there are green lines here. We'll fix all of them in no time. So the thing is, we are building the application gradually. We'll get there in no time. So the next thing we're going to do is come up with a button, which we're going to have a login button. A login button is going to be an elevated button. By default, right now we won't have any action in it. I will have a text of continue with a style of K9. Okay, so come back to the const, duplicate this thing and then just put 9 here and put 9 here. So go back to your login screen and K9. Yeah, it becomes quite easy for us to work. And when we save, let's see what we got. Okay, so we got this. Let's style it with a elevated button style. We give it a minimum size of size. From height, we give it 50. Let's save it and see. Okay, so this is quite stretched out, and let's give it a background color. Background color will be K secondary. Let's save it and bang, guys, this is what we have. Quite simple and then beautiful. Let's give it height. Let's give it a K of 10. Let's save this thing and let's see it. Good, which is quite okay. So at this point, this is what we've built so far, and in the upcoming episodes, we'll try our best to come up with all the applications and then like all the screens, and then make sure everything is working very, very well. So with that being said, meet you guys in my next video. Okay, so back to the continuation. So we'll continue from where we left off. So where we left off is here, and what we're going to do right now is come up with the sign up option, where you would, if you don't have an account, you can log in. So let's give it, close this guy and put the comments there again. So it's going to be button. Again, okay. Let's give it a key of 20, right? Yeah, 20. So we'll have this option where we say sign up options. So the sign up option will have a row with children of text, which is going to be don't have an account, question mark. Styles will be K text 9, which is quite big. Like on a right now, you see everything is small, but if you check it really, really very well, you see it to be quite big. So K. Okay, so right now I need a space for the width, not for height right now. So come all the way here and then I give a D and then space it. Instead of height, I give it width of 5. Width of 5. So come back to login. K size width 5. Sorry. Yeah, 5. 5. Come and then come back to this guy and give it same thing, but here we're going to make it sign up, and let's save it and see what we got. Okay, so it's showing right here. We need it at the center, so we just have to come here, main axis of center, save it, and to be centered. And then this guy, we can have it here, copy with color will be K secondary green, save it, and it changes to green forest. Beautiful and then easy. With Flutter you can do so much more. So we will need to have another, okay, so another thing. So yeah, it's like we're done with this guy. Have this, then come give it a K of 30, size 30. The size, we'll have a divider. Let's see if I just want a divider. And this divider, inside the divider we'll have another row. We'll have children, and inside the children you'll have a divider. So that is size box with a width of, let's give it 200, and then a child of divider. Thickness is going to be, let me see, thickness is going to be 1. Let me just give it 1. Yes, this thing needs to be duplicated. Why am I getting an error here? Expected to find comma. Yeah, there's a comma. It's giving an error. Okay, comma here. Good. That is coding for you, guys. Let's duplicate this guy here. Save it and let's see the outcome. And yeah, we got it over here. So we have to have a text of which is saying okay, or with a style of K8, the comma. Save it. Let's see. Okay, it's here in the middle, and I want to make sure of the let me get some water. Okay, so the size is 150. Save it, and yeah, so we'll have this main axis is this space, even, save it, and bang, we have it here. This is repeated, so we can easily take it away, put it in our K divider, and close it. Close it off. K divider with 150. Again, so K divider. K divider. Good to go. Maybe we save. We still get the same thing, which is quite what we need. So the final thing for this login screen will be for optional login. So that is other options for login. It's going to be a custom. We have something custom. All right. So for this, it's going to be of an elevated button. It's going to be of an elevated button with a lot of stuffs in them, a lot of variables in them, which we would need alongside. All right, so from here, custom button. So we'll have to put in a custom button here. All right, so first of all, we're going to have is an elevated button. An elevated button. Sorry, an elevated button with a child. The child is going to be a row with children, comma, of the children. First child is going to be image your asset, which is going to be of images slash google.png and see if it's open. It's coming from here, so google.png here. You can see google.png and then comma with the k. I need another constant, which is going to be 10. Come back to the login and give it k size width 10. I have a text which is going to say continue with Google account. Save it. Let's save it and see the results. Okay. Google icon is quite big, so let's scale it. You can scale it down to this. Let's scale it to 120. Alright, good. We got 120 right here. So actually what we'll have to do is, you see, they don't have any color around it. There's not any color around it, so we're going to make it the background. Let's first of all start here. Let's have the background. So style elevated, style from background. Background will be colors, transparent. Save it, and then something that's disappeared, as you can see. And we're going to have elevation of 0.0. Save it, and everything's completely gone. You can't see anything, but there is something over there. If you look closely, you can see that there's something over there. You know, the divider, after the divider, we forgot to add a k of 30. K of 30. K size of 30. Put a comma here and then let's save it. So it comes, we get a space here. We get a space. So continuation, we continue from here on with the login, with a button, with our button. So what we can do here is come up with a border, like come up, give it a container where that container will have that stuff. So that will give it a decoration. That will be a box decoration of border. This is the border.all with color, colors with color, colors.gray of shade 500, and then the border radius or radius dot circle 4. Let's save it and see. Good, we have this right here, which is quite okay. So from here, the next thing we have to do is, you can see we can't see the text at the moment because it's white. So what we can do is this: go to the themes data and add a, like, go to the themes data right here. So we can have it, we can give it, we can style it. Let's style it of style as k8, copy with, so color will be theme of context, primary color. So it means like the color, the primary color will be with this. So let's say we can see the primary color right at the moment. So at the moment the primary color is blue, and then in a dark mode, what will the primary color be? Let's change and check what the primary color will be in the dark mode. Alright, it's black, which we don't want it to be like that. So immediately we have to go to the main theme. Come with the primary color. Primary color will be colors of, inside the light theme it should be black, and inside the dark theme it should be white. Yeah, run this, and then we have this, guys, which is quite okay. So we can close this off and then come back to our regular theme, which is the light theme. Yeah, so another thing too we can do is we will be using this button most of the time, so we can also refactor, extract it, and then name it custom button. So we can put it in another file and name it custom button. So import material straight all the way here, copy it and paste it. So the errors is because of these guys, and then it's okay, it's all done. Come here and then import it also here, and then we're all done. So maybe save, we still get the same thing without any problem. But the thing is, we will need certain things inside of, we need two of these, which is Google and then Microsoft. So let's go and then make this variable, this class a bit flexible. So we'll have a final of string, which is going to be the image path. And we're going to have another final of image of double. Is it double? Yeah, so double will be image scale, and then another final will string of label string. Yeah, then finally we'll have final void callback. It's going to be on press action. So immediately just it's going to require them, and then we're going to have a chance to put them, insert them here for us. So that's going to be an image path. That's the image scale, and then that will be the label string, and the on press will be on press action. Good. So we come here, we'll see we have to like give them a quiet image path, which is going to be of this guy. The image scale is going to be 120. Then label string will be continue with Google account, and then finally an on press, which is going to be like this. So maybe save. Let's save it and see if we get anything. No, we didn't get anything different. So you can copy this guy, duplicate it with continue with Microsoft account instead. Now with a Microsoft account, the reason why I gave the scale is because of the Microsoft account, like the Microsoft image. It's also PNG. So maybe we save. You see how small it is. So it's quite small. So what I did, the image scale I gave it was 20, and then it blended very well. As you can see, guys, it blended very well. So we need to have K of 20, size height 20. Save it, and yes, we have this. So guys, it's like we are done with it. The thing is that this is the front end of the application. So the front end application of the design is this. We would focus on having the back end done, if, as I said earlier, if I'm able to get, if this video is able to get to 1,000 likes, I'll be very glad to come up with a back end. So let's continue. We're not done yet. So we have to give it this a padding to make it horizontal. Give it 20. Save it and bang. No, this is not what we wanted. All right, so we have to put it inside of the scaffold. Sorry, guys. So let's go back. So inside of the scaffold, which is the body padding of symmetric, horizontal of 20, and you see in this here difference. Good, good, good. So this is what we were aiming for. And then finally, you can see it's at the top. Image, password, elevated button, and sign up option, then divider, and this and this. So finally, what we have to all we have to do is add a const to this guy. All we have to do is also add a const to this guy. So we know we are add a const to this guy and also a const to this guy. You know the thing is with the text variables, if we have the backend integrated, all the const will be taken out because the contents will be changing. So the final thing we need to do is have a main. So main dot center. And guys, bang, we have it. We have our first login done, and this is the once we've gotten the login, it's quite easy to come up with a register screen because OpenAI, the ChatGPT website is quite like they are similar. The thing that changes is only the sign. So where is the sign up? Yeah. So inside the sign up, I want to have a gesture detector. On tab, I have a navigator dot push context material page route. We're going to have a build. This is going to be a context of register screen. Good. Comma for good refactory. Okay. So immediately we click on this sign up, it will take us to the sign up screen. So guys, you can do that easily by immediately we click here. Immediately we can easily have our stars. Click here. They are all not they are at the moment it's not workable at the moment. Like it doesn't function well at the moment. So we can come here and copy this right here for the. So immediately we click sign up. It has a route to sign up. Let me see what is it. I've not saved it. Good, I've saved it now. So immediately we click sign up. It's a route to sign up. You see sign up. The registration screen is also having a placeholder, which is returning nothing. So you can do this. I'm getting these errors. Let's correct them. Correct these guys, and then correct these guys too. The only thing that changes is already have an account. Login screen. Then we'll have already have an account. Login. So this is what we have to do. Changes, and also come here and then change create your account. Yeah. So let's save it and see. And bang, we have it. Same thing. So that is for the login. So there is the welcome, and this is the login screen. So guys, as you can see, we've been able to come up with the two screens, which is the login screen and then the registration screen. And done with the two. In the next episode, or in the next episode, what we'll come up with is finally coming up with the main screen, which is going to be of where is it? Main chat screen, where we're going to make sure everything is viewed and seen. Let's try putting it in dark mode and like here. Coming back to check it out. And bang, guys, still the same. As you can see everything very, very well. Very, very well. Immediately click on this guy. You can see everything very, very well. So guys, thank you for watching, and then see you in my next episode. Bang. bang, 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 bang.